Awesome.
Okay.
So what's the question?
Well, first of all, tell me your name and who you're with.
Okay, cool. My name is Lisuku. I'm South African, 23 years old, and I'm an actor. The company that I'm with, you see behind me, is called Theatre for Africa, and we're working in collaboration with the GGCA.
Okay, can you tell people what that is?
Well, Theatre for Africa is an organization that's been around for a very, very long time, and we've been working in South Africa, and we always like working with people from all around the world. We've worked with real people in South Africa, all through Africa as well. And the GGCA was an organization that was formed specifically for this conference because gender wasn't one of the items that was really mainstream in all of the negotiations around this climate crisis and how it is that we're going to move forward to solve it. So there's a lot of information in there, and it's awe-inspiring. It's amazing how passionate everyone is. And outside, people are sort of on their way somewhere, and there's a lot of information to hold in. So we're using theatre as a medium to get the message around gender, which sometimes is a bit scary, I think, for people. Get them thinking about it, talking about it in a way that we understand. We understand theatre, we understand women's issues, we understand being South African. And I think the wonderful thing is about just the piece, and it's quite potent, even if it looks like a little bit of a small thing, how art can also be involved in getting messages across to everyday people. We've got experts in there, people who already know all of the stuff about gender and climate change and all of the crises that are going on. But how do you get that message across to everyday people without someone in a suit who has a very important label going out and saying that? So how does art fit into that? How does gender fit into that? How do everyday people fit into that conversation? How do rural South African people who actually are not really involved in getting all of the, or are not historically blamed for the kind of the CO2 emissions that are going on, but are the most affected? So how do we get that voice heard as well in a way that people will actually hear it? And I think it's been really powerful. We've been here since Monday. We perform 3 or 4 times a day, and we'll be here till Friday afternoon. And people will definitely see us, and I hope that they'll take a few minutes just to listen.
That's amazing.
Cool.
What message do you have, like, to the feminist movement in the Western worlds in North America, like the developed countries? Like, how come this hasn't turned into a feminist movement?
I don't think it is a feminist movement. I think the crisis is so much bigger than racism and feminism and all of that. I think.
But have you noticed they haven't, like in North America, they haven't climbed on board?
I haven't noticed. I won't lie to you. I hadn't noticed that hadn't really happened.
Yeah.
All I know is that there are a lot of men in there, wherever it is that they are from the world, and women need to be included in that conversation. Real women, urban women, women voices need to be included in that conversation.
Would you happen to know how many of the policymakers in there, the negotiators, are women?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
There's not very many, is there?
There aren't many. Just looking around, you can see there aren't very many. But the GGCA has set up a stall in there to form technical support, to say, look, we've got the information. We're not going to fight you on it. We really want to work in collaboration with you guys. So here we are. We're in the negotiations. We're getting text in there. We're getting people involved outside and in a way that is in a light spirit. And we're also here as a technical support, so you can get that information.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay, thanks a million.
No problem.
Okay, bye.
Bye.